Have you ever heard the strange tale of the crystal skulls? Perfectly carved, human-shaped skulls made entirely out of clear quartz with no signs of modern tools, yet said to be thousands of years old. Some say they are ancient relics from lost civilizations. Others believe they are keys to mystical knowledge, even warnings left by extraterrestrial visitors. But are these skulls truly ancient mysteries, or just clever modern forgeries? The story begins in the jungles of Central America. In 1924, a young woman named Anna Mitchell Hedges claimed she and her father were exploring the ruins of a Mayan temple in Belize. While rummaging through the collapsed stones, Anna spotted something glinting in the sunlight. After hours of digging, she pulled out an object that would become one of the most famous crystal skulls in the world. Anna's father, the flamboyant British adventurer Frederick Mitchell Hedges, later declared the skull was at least 3,600 years old, made by an ancient civilization long before modern machinery existed. He called it the Skull of Doom, claiming it held magical powers and could even cause death to those who possessed it with bad intentions. But this was not the only crystal skull to appear. Over the next several decades, similar skulls surfaced in various museums and private collections. The British Museum in London, the Musée du Quai Branly in Paris, and the Smithsonian Institution in Washington, D.C., all acquired their own examples. Most were said to come from Mexico or Central America, often linked to the ancient Aztecs, Mixtecs, or Maya. The mystery deepened because, well, quartz is an incredibly hard mineral, ranking 7 on the Mohs hardness scale. Modern crystal carving actually requires diamond-tipped tools, yet the skulls showed no evidence of tool marks, at least according to early examinations. This fueled speculation that they might have been carved with some lost ancient technology, or perhaps even by beings not of this earth. By the late 20th century, the crystal skulls had become legends. New Age believers claimed they were ancient computers, storing the wisdom of advanced civilizations. Others said they were relics of Atlantis, carrying powerful energy fields that could heal, enhance psychic abilities, or even, alter time itself. Some indigenous legends told of 13 crystal skulls that would one day be reunited to reveal a great truth to humanity. But as the skulls became famous, skeptics began asking hard questions. In the 1990s, scientists decided to test the artifacts using electron microscopes and other advanced techniques. What they found was, honestly, shocking. Under magnification, the crystal surfaces revealed tiny parallel grooves, marks consistent with modern rotary wheels used in jewelry and gem cutting. In other words, these skulls appeared to have been carved with 19th or 20th century tools, not by ancient hands. The British Museum skull, for example, was traced back not to Mexico, but to a 19th century French art dealer named Eugene Bobin. Bobin was known for selling pre-Columbian artifacts, and, well, for creating convincing fakes to meet European collectors' demands. Many experts now believe most, if not all, of the known crystal skulls were made in Europe during the late 1800s, possibly in Germany, which had a thriving gemstone carving industry in that era. This revelation sparked fierce debates. Anna Mitchell Hedges always insisted her skull was genuine, and believers accused scientists of ignoring spiritual truths that could not be measured in a lab. They pointed out that quartz has no carbon, making it impossible to date directly using radiocarbon methods, so the skull's true age remains uncertain. Even today, the mystery endures because there's still no absolute proof that every crystal skull is a modern creation. A few privately held examples have never been tested. Some researchers argue it's possible that ancient artisans, given enough time, patience, and sand-based polishing techniques, could have created such objects without modern tools. After all, ancient civilizations did achieve remarkable feats of stoneworking, from the intricate jade carvings of the Maya to the massive stone heads of the Olmecs. Beyond the question of authenticity, the crystal skulls have become part of modern mythology. They've inspired books, documentaries, and, even Hollywood films. They really tap into our fascination with hidden histories and the possibility that ancient peoples may have known things we've forgotten. The skull shape itself, symbolizing death, yet carved in clear, luminous quartz, strikes a deep chord in human imagination, representing both mystery and mortality. Whether ancient treasures or clever fakes, the crystal skulls remind us that history is not always straightforward. Objects can carry stories that blur the line between fact and legend. And sometimes the truth isn't what keeps a mystery alive, it's the questions we keep asking. So, are the crystal skulls the lost relics of a forgotten civilization imbued with strange powers, or are they simply the beautiful handiwork of skilled artisans in the modern age, sold to collectors hungry for wonders from the past? Perhaps the real magic lies not in the quartz itself but in the human desire to believe in something extraordinary, something that connects us to a deeper, more mysterious history than the one we know. Until every skull is tested and every origin uncovered, the mystery will remain, gleaming clear and just out of reach.